Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from StoryPlanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book, A Minute to Think, a creation by Juliet Funt. A Minute to Think 2021 delves into the detrimental effects of busyness on our productivity and emphasizes the significance of taking regular breaks. The book uncovers the psychological and financial consequences linked to our frenzied modern work settings and provides guidance on reclaiming our time. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that Juliet Funt, a renowned speaker and consultant, provides guidance to top Fortune 500 companies. As the CEO of the Juliet Funt Group, she supports organizations through her corporate consulting and training services. Juliet has successfully partnered with notable companies like Spotify, Nike, Pepsi, and Wells Fargo. With 7 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book. On StoryPlanet.net. To start, the text encourages the reader to take their time and consider the benefits or rewards they might receive by doing so. The text discusses the importance of taking time to rest, think, and recoup in order to live a more productive and creative life. It suggests that doing too much and not thinking enough can lead to feeling like your efforts are never enough. The text promises to provide actionable advice on how to achieve more by doing less, including topics such as the negative effects of smartphone use on friendships, the need for an email diet, and the benefits of daydreaming for productivity. Key idea number 1. Limited space hinders the ability to think freely. The author realizes the importance of having space to think when she struggles to start a fire due to lack of oxygen. The daily busyness and packed schedules prevent us from finding breathing space to think. Being busy doesn't necessarily mean being productive, and being too busy can hinder productivity. A story about Linda, a high-achieving professional, showcases the negative effects of being too busy. Many of us struggle to recognize when we are doing too much and fall into the trap of feeling guilty for not being busy. It is important to push back against the pressure to always be busy and make time for breathing space. Key idea number 2. Many people work excessively to conform to societal expectations. The American TV show Candid Camera reveals that our impulse for busyness comes from a desire to fit in and conform to societal norms. We work too much in order to avoid standing out or being perceived as lazy. This conformity to the cult of overwork negatively impacts our well-being and productivity. Studies show that a significant number of workers feel burned out and overwhelmed. However, research also shows that working a 4-day week can increase productivity and reduce costs, proving that breaking away from busyness can actually be beneficial. Key idea number 3. Taking regular breaks can have a positive impact on your creativity. Scientists have found that busyness harms productivity because it exhausts the frontal lobe of the brain, which is responsible for advanced thinking. Taking breaks is crucial to recharge the brain and improve productivity and creativity. A study found that even short breaks of 30 seconds or 3 minutes can boost engagement and focus. The type of break matters, with relaxation and social breaks being the most effective, while cognitive breaks, like reading or browsing social media, actually harm performance. To maximize the benefits of breaks, it is recommended to engage in social interactions or relaxation activities instead of cognitive tasks. Key idea number 4. Our fundamental desires are consuming our precious leisure time. Our basic drives for achieving excellence and seeking out information have gone into overdrive in the modern workplace. This leads to perfectionism and information overload, which steal our valuable free time. Approaching every task with 100% excellence is unsustainable, as time and excellence are finite. Similarly, our desire for information can overwhelm us in a world where information is abundant. Accepting that we will never know enough and prioritizing who deserves our time and attention can help us step back from information overload. Key idea number 5. The increasing use of digital communication is negatively impacting our relationships and work. The switch to digital communication is negatively impacting relationships and productivity. Smartphones have been shown to decrease likability and reduce brain power. Our addiction to scrolling and checking emails is due to the release of dopamine and the desire to procrastinate. The email diet suggests checking emails only at designated times, similar to eating meals. Key idea number 6. When communicating, it is important to select the appropriate medium for the message. Different mediums have different strengths and weaknesses, so choose wisely. Language is a powerful tool that we use to express ourselves and resolve disagreements. To improve communication skills, it is important to think before speaking and choose the right medium for communication. 2D communication, like emails or text messages, is quick but lacks nuance and emotion. 3D communication, such as in-person meetings or phone calls, allows for richer conversations with non-verbal cues. When interacting with co-workers, it is important to consider their perspective and start conversations with appreciation. Expressing oneself clearly and logically leads to productive interactions. Key idea number 7. The quality of meetings varies. Meetings used to be seen as a waste of time, but the COVID-19 pandemic has made us realize the importance of connection and collaboration. Instead of canceling meetings, we should re-evaluate our approach to them. The key is to determine the right amount of time to allocate for each meeting. Ask yourself if you have a unique contribution to make and if you would benefit from attending. If the answer is no, it's okay to decline. You can still find ways to stay involved, such as sending a team member in your place. In conclusion, the text underscores that genuine success stems from creativity, productivity, and focusing on what truly matters rather than from perpetual busyness. It highlights our tendency to perceive every task as urgent, leading to a false sense of immediate necessity, which the text terms hallucinated urgency. Emphasizing the importance of thoughtful pauses, it suggests evaluating whether tasks require immediate attention or if there is room to strategically prioritize and reflect. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.